Hi, we're here at Meadow Hall and Meadow Event Park in Doswell, Virginia, where we're getting ready for the State Fair of Virginia. I'm here with Shana Pearson, culinary arts student at Stratford University, one of my students. We're going to be doing one of my favorite items from the State Fair. We're going to do some corn dogs. Right? Corn dogs, really tasty and really easy. Right? So we're going to get ready to do that. You've got the fryer over there, that's hot. Right? We've got the hot dogs down here. I'm going to start mixing this product. While I'm doing that, why don't you skewer some of these hot dogs so that we can get moving. Yes, right? Chef. All right. The first thing I'm going to put in here is some flour. Recipes on the website at chefjohnmaxwell.com and on the Farm Bureau website. So I've got the dry ingredients going in first. Some sugar, a little bit of baking powder, and some salt. Now I'm going to stir this up good to get it all mixed. Now when we're working with baking powder, we want to make sure that we mix the dry ingredients first and then add the wet ingredients, because the wet ingredients will start to activate that baking powder and cause the product to rise before we're ready for it. All right, so I'm going to crack an egg in there. Right. I'm going to add some milk in there. Right. And because I'm using flour, and I want to make sure that this is a nice tender batter, I'm going to put a little bit of vegetable oil to act as a shortening. That's why it's called shortening, is because it shortens the gluten molecules and makes sure that the product, the finished product, is tender. Right? So we're going to mix this up. We've got this, the right batter consistency. I'm going to take a tall container and I'm going to put this into that so that we've got some way to dip our dogs. Let's go ahead and take the lid off that. We're going to take these and I'm going to pat them a little bit to make sure they're nice and dry. So we want the flour to help bond it, but we don't want the batter to slip off, right? So we got that. We're going to take and roll this in some flour, right? And then dip it down in the batter. All right. And drop it down into the fryer. All right. So one of them is doing. And we'll get ready to do another one. And that goes. I'm just going to put 2 of them in there at a time, because this fryer is kind of small. You see how it popped up and started to float? Now it's going to cook on one side faster than it cooks on the other side, and when the bottom side gets nice and light from being cooked, they should turn themselves over. We'll see what happens. We've got 2 of them are ready to come out. All right? So go ahead, Shana, and pull those 2 that are done out, and let's put them on that paper so that they'll drain off a little bit. And now there's room for a couple of more. All right. And we have a few people standing around here waiting for us to be finished with these, so we'll make sure we have enough for everybody. All right, here we are. Corn dogs to celebrate the State Fair of Virginia. This is a great recipe for you to do with your kids before the State Fair to get them all primed up for what's going on, and you can save a little bit of money, but this is a great recipe to play with your kids. Join us next week on Heart of the Home when we get to play with more great Virginia food.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafb.com, as well as on Chef Maxwell's website at chefjohnmaxwell.com.